We are a more than a decade-old brand, and one of the things that we felt is that like anything, we needed to refresh the brand. So last year we spent a lot of time and effort in actually refreshing the brand. So if you see around, you will actually see new imagery, etc. But more than the new imagery, what we've also done with the brand is we've actually completely refreshed the portfolio. We now have products which are new age, which are for new vehicles, which are for BS6, and are very, very environment friendly. So both in terms of the formulations that we have, they are with new ingredients, new products, etc. But they are also for the new age vehicles. In terms of, let's say, the new engines that are coming into the market, our products are applicable to all of them. Also, in terms of the environment friendliness, emission norms, etc., they meet all the norms. So we are quite excited about this. We are quite excited on where the Velvex brand is going. We are also quite excited about where the Indian market is going, and we are positioning the Velvex brand to actually grow along with the Indian market. So Velvex is a brand that is a full spectrum. So we do all kinds of engine oils. So starting from motorcycles, cars, tractors, trucks, and to all the large engines. We have a full spectrum from engine oils, gear oils, greases, hydraulic oils. So in fact, in our portfolio, we have more than 60 products and maybe 250 SKUs. So we are a full spectrum company. So we don't focus on only one or two segments. And therefore, the refresh really was about ensuring that we have products for the future. We have formulations for the future, and our products and formulations actually meet the needs of the new vehicles. So it was obviously an imagery change, but it was also a change in terms of formulations and products. So construction and mining, again, with all the Make in India and the import substitution, etc., is actually and you can see around, is something that is really booming. So it's a market that is growing really, really fast, and we are quite happy to be participating in the growth of that market. We have a reasonably large share in both the construction and the hydraulic businesses. We work with all the large OEMs. So whether it is whether in hydraulics, whether it is Escorts or Mahindra or even other Indian manufacturers like Kirloskar and some of the others. So the market is large. The market is also very competitive, and the only way to really go ahead in this market first is to get contemporary products with great formulations at reasonable prices. Yeah, so and that's what we brand Velvex is trying to do. So AdBlue is very different from lubricants. We are the pioneers in AdBlue. We are by far the largest. We would, by our estimate, we would be around 40% market share in the AdBlue market. Also, it is something that is going to be used more and more. So BS6, all diesel vehicles in BS6 currently use AdBlue. It is now slowly going into construction equipment and the agri equipment like tractors. BS7 is going to be much bigger. So in terms of engine technology, the SCR technology, AdBlue is absolutely critical. And over the last year, we have now even expanded our footprint more. We now have 25 plants across the country, and that is the reason why we are actually able to deliver this product, at a reasonable price to all our customers. Also, it's a product that is super clean. Super clean means that, in terms of the cleanliness of the fluid, it has to be packed in a certain manner. It has to be manufactured in a certain manner. So therefore, it's a complicated product both to manufacture and deliver, and we seem to be quite good at that. Coming to how AdBlue is doing, AdBlue as a market would be growing around 10-15%. It used to grow faster over the last 2-3 years, but it has slowed down due to various reasons. One is, let's say, if you go across the highway, you will see a lot of chota, small people saying, urea available here, and that is not great quality urea. So my suggestion to people is that please buy from a branded manufacturer. If you buy from NPL, we would love it, but whether you buy from any branded manufacturer, that is what you should do, because that will both protect your truck as well as the environment. See, like I said, we run two very different businesses. So in the lubricant business, for example, our goal is we are currently among the top 10 manufacturers of lubricants in the country. our goal is to get into the top 5 over the next 3 years. And to that end, we've invested in LSG. Yeah, cricket is a religion in this country, and if you really want to reach the masses, nothing better than IPL. And we made a small beginning with that. We intend to deepen our partnership with Lucknow Super Giants over the years, and we believe that will really help the brand. When it comes to AdBlue, AdBlue is a lot more about distribution, getting it to the right places in the right quantities, etc., etc. And we believe we are, very well poised for that with our manufacturing footprint across the country. Yeah, we work with every OEM. Okay, there are 1 or 2 OEMs that we don't work with, but we work with almost all the OEMs. In AdBlue, so we are. I would struggle to find an OEM that we are not working with. In lubricants, we work with all the big OEMs. So in terms of our deep relations with OEMs, that has been a strength for a long time. What we are really trying to do now is to, build our retail portfolio, both in automotive lubricants as well as in industrial lubricants. And to that end, we are investing in, we've spoken about the brand refresh. We are investing in actually connecting with the young consumer of India. And we believe that's a market that we can actually crack. Give us another couple of years and you will see much more on this space here. Like I said, we are currently top 10 lubricant manufacturers. We are number 1 on lubes. Number 1 on AdBlue and among the top 10 lubricant manufacturers. Our this is ki by 3 years top 5, which would mean that in terms of the retail market, we would need to actually triple our volume, and we are well on the way to doing that.